Hello, everyone. I'm here today to talk about a common problem that the Wheeler Cyber Threat Assessment team is seeing in many environments. This is with regards to contacts made by mission-critical servers to that exist in the data center to and from bad reputation IP addresses. So many IP addresses have this elevated IP risk score due to previous abusive behavior like sending spams, or any sort of other suspicious behavior, right? So these IP addresses are identified by multiple active intelligence databases like the 3-core SEC, by the SINS Active Threat Intelligence. There's the Drop DShield, there's Drop SAMHOS, right? So many such active intelligence databases that exist out there that track these bad reputation IP addresses. So we also sometimes see brute force attacks taking place from these IP addresses where multiple login credential combinations are used to compromise the security of the server. So here are a few examples of how Wheeler can show these communication patterns. So you can see this traffic to and from the bad IP addresses. Now, what can users do to make sure that they are not vulnerable to these bad reputation IP locations, right? So some recommendations include the implementation of reputation-based or known IP-based connection blocking to stop that inbound and outbound traffic from connecting with known bad IPs while letting the good traffic go through, right? The other thing, using Wheeler, you can identify the internet-facing systems and ports with the security configuration and policies. For the brute force attacks that I mentioned, right, some of the activities could include social engineering training, right, for the employees so that they're not compromised when somebody just calls them or sends them a random email trying to get their password for the mission critical systems, right? We also recommend multi-factor authentication, monthly password changes, random password audits that can take place to make sure there are no weak passwords in use, right? Also, when you do see such an issue, you can use Wheeler and its AIOps-based automated remediation actions that can be run either manually or automatically. You can just tie it to an alert and say, as soon as you see an issue, right, you just go ahead and stop that server, right? And this could include stopping or shutting down your own server, right, when it makes that malicious connection, right? So that at least you prevent the attack from spreading through the rest of your network. You can also write custom scripts that can get executed when such an attack occurs. That's the recommendation we have for these bad reputation IP addresses. Again, if you want the Wheeler team to identify such scenarios within your environment, we do conduct a free cyber threat assessment where we not only look for these type of threats, but also look for malware, ransomware stuff as well. You can request that from www.wheeler.com/cyber. That's all I wanted to cover today. Thank you. Hopefully this was helpful to everyone.